before 7 o'clock.
Do stay with us. Cartoon Capers. We meet the youngsters from a tiny Dale school who've scooped a top award.
And it's come of age. We celebrate 18 years of the Leeds Dance Night, known worldwide.
But not by Harry. Never mind, we'll explain.
OK, all right,
later.
thank you, please do.
OK, absolutely.
It started back in 1991, and its rise to prominence and worldwide reputation has in many ways mirrored the fortunes of the city of Leeds. You might be surprised to learn that I'm talking about a nightclub.
But not half as surprised as Harry, because he's never heard of it,
Yeah,
but
okay,
most people
sorry.
have. Back to Basics have been running at various venues for the past 18 years, Harry. Clubbers travel for hundreds of miles to dance away the night until the morning.
Yes.
And it's become such an institution, it may even get a mention, in fact it does, in Leeds Museum. Now you've been there, haven't you?
I have
Leeds
indeed.
Museum?
In fact, I've got an I'm an exhibit in Leeds Museum.
It celebrates its coming-of-age birthday this week. Our reporter Phil Bodmer has been out and about. His report does contain strobe lighting. It's a nightclub, Harry.
Thank you.
Well, this is the My House nightclub in Leeds. It's home to Back to Basics, which is held here on a Saturday night. And Back to Basics comes of age this weekend, 18 years old, one of the most successful club nights in Britain. I should warn you, this report contains strobe lighting.
For dance music lovers, Back to Basics has become the stuff of legend. For almost 2 decades, it's been at the forefront of club culture. Today, it's one of the longest-running club nights in the UK.
It kind of like had more of a, like a deep kind of feel, like more of an emotional feel than most other nights at that time. That's why it's been going so long, because instead of it just being about like, just going out and getting mashed, it actually had a vibe there, you know what I mean?
When it opened in 1991, nightlife was very different. Lorna Cohen was the councillor responsible for spearheading Leeds' aim to be a 24-hour city.
Up to that time, all the nightclubs finished at exactly the same time in the morning. So the police had enormous problems on the streets. And I did double check with the legislation, and there was nothing, to my mind anyway, that forbade us from allowing these establishments to stay open as long as they wanted, providing, of course, they didn't serve alcohol.
Over the last 18 years, Back to Basics Night has been held at various venues across the city, helping Leeds gain a reputation as a place to party as well as study.
There's a lot more clubs than from where I live. Like, there's so much choice.
Nightlight's really good and it's much cheaper than down south, so.
I think Leeds University got far more applications for students who wanted to come to Leeds because of what we were doing here than any other city in the country.
Nominated for a Guinness World Record, Back to Basics has become a national treasure for a generation of clubbers and those who helped pioneer it.
I have to confess that I last went to a nightclub when I was 69.
And how did you find it?
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
Which just goes to prove you're never too old to party.
Well, the man behind the success of Back to Basics is Dave Beer, and Dave's with us now. Dave, when this started 18 years ago, did you ever imagine, almost 2 decades on, it would still be the success it is?
I had no idea that, really, it was never planned to be a job. It was just somewhere for us to go, because there was no club like it in the area, so we would be surprised if it lasted 6 months at the time, so it's absolutely astonishing.
What is it about Back to Basics that attracts so many people from so far and wide?
I think it's just the quality of the music, you know. We've always remained cutting edge and true to our original ideals, and we're always finding new talent, and I think everybody's more surprised by how friendly Leeds is, you know. It's like, I think it's something more to do with the city as where it's placed, really.
And it's held in a great deal of affection. We've been talking to people today, both young and old, clubbers today and the clubbers of yesteryear. They still say, remember fond memories of Back to Basics.
Yeah, it's lovely to think that, you know, that we've been a part of Leeds culture for so long now. So, yeah, I mean, people have grown up on Back to Basics, so.
And some big names have played here, haven't they? Groove Armada, Basement Jacks, people like that.
I think there's not many. If they're worth the salt, they'll have been here at one point or another. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, they've all been here at one point.
The key question is, will you be here in another 18 years?
Well, if my legs can stand it, yeah, people still want us, yeah, definitely.
Okay. Thanks, Dave. Well, there's a big party planned this weekend when Back to Basics comes of age, celebrates its 18th birthday. Many congratulations to them.